That Counter-Strike update is massive for me. I have like 80,000 items sitting in my account. My account probably just like 100x in value.
Trainwreck casually dropped the news that his CSGO inventory went from around $50,000 to somewhere between $3.5 and $5 million in a single day. Not because he hit a max win on slots, not because he pulled a sick knife from a case, but because Valve updated a game mechanic and Train just happened to be sitting on one of the biggest collections of worthless red skins in the world. A simple game update turned Train's digital hoard into a gold mine, proving that sometimes the best gamble is just hoarding virtual items and waiting. Let's break down how one update completely flipped the CSGO economy and made Train an accidental millionaire. Want to dig deeper? Head to slotstreamers.bio for exclusive bios, massive wins, and all the drama.
I probably have one of the largest inventory of reds and purples across definitely all streamers and probably across almost all people. Bro, I have 80,000 items in my storage containers. Like, I mean, do the math.
The gambling streamer who spent millions spinning slots just hit a different kind of max win. Most of these red skins were worth $3 to $5 each until Valve's October update let players trade 5 reds for a guaranteed knife or gloves. Overnight, those $3 skins jumped to $25, some even higher. If Train's got around 20,000 reds, that's an extra $340,000 just from the price spike alone. But the real profit comes from turning those reds into knives and gloves worth hundreds, even thousands. Some of Train's most valuable items include his factory new Dragon Lore AVP and his Fade Karambit. The odds of being this perfectly positioned? Probably lower than pulling a StatTrak Karambit from a case. Train didn't plan this. He just loved collecting skins. Before October 2025, getting a knife or gloves in CSGO or CS2 was pure RNG. You'd open cases and pray you'd hit that 0.26% chance of pulling a gold tier item. It was straight up gambling. Spend $2.50 on a key, spin the virtual slot machine, and most of the time walk away with a 30-cent blue skin. Then Valve dropped a game changer. The new update introduced a trade-up contract for knives and gloves. You can trade 5 covert red skins and get 1 random knife or gloves, trade 5 StatTrak covert skins and get a StatTrak knife, or the knife gloves come from the same collection as the reds you trade. Suddenly, there's a guaranteed path to knives. No more pure RNG. If you have 5 reds from the Dreams and Nightmares collection worth about $100 total, you can craft a knife from that collection, which might sell for $300, $500, or even over $2,000 depending on the role. The CSGO economy went absolutely haywire. The total market cap crashed 45% from $609 million to $337 million in less than 24 hours. Knife prices tanked 20 to 50% because suddenly everyone could craft them. A factory new butterfly knife Fade went from over $1,200 to $690. Meanwhile, red skins spiked 10 to 20 times in value because they became crafting fuel. For Train, this was like betting on an underdog and watching them hit a grand slam. Pure luck, but he'll take it. The thrill is the same. Whether you're spinning slots, opening CSGO cases, or doing trade-up contracts, your brain gets that same dopamine hit. You're chasing rarity, banking on odds, and hoping you beat the house. XQC has openly admitted to having a gambling problem. He once said he's rich enough to be mentally ill. He's been caught opening CSGO cases mid-game, literally tabbing out during a competitive match to spin a case because he couldn't wait. That's addiction, folks. But it's not just XQC. OhnePixel, Trainwreck, and Shroud have all spent millions opening cases on stream. The giveaways, the hype, the flex culture, it's all designed to create FOMO. If they can pull a knife, why can't I? The reality, you have a 96% chance of losing money every time you open a case. But when streamers pull a $10,000 knife, suddenly everyone thinks they can too. In 2018, Belgium and the Netherlands banned loot boxes, declaring them illegal gambling. In 2023, an Austrian court ruled against Valve, ordering them to refund over $15,000 to a player who spent that much on cases. The line between gaming and gambling is blurring, and regulators are starting to notice. Train's $5 million inventory isn't about luck, it's about the system. CSGO has created a digital economy where pixels have value, rare items become currency, and a single game update can turn someone into a millionaire. It's gambling without a casino license. It's loot boxes dressed up as cosmetics. It's brilliant and terrifying. Today, Valve takes a 15% cut of every Steam Marketplace sale, profiting billions. So, as long as skins have value, the gambling will continue. Train made $5 million by accident, but how many players lost thousands chasing the same dream? That's the real story here. And if you're curious about the stories behind other streamers, head to slotstreamers.bio for deeper profiles and the drama that keeps viewers coming back.